Hey folks, and I am super happy. I am happy. We're undefeated, bro. The San Francisco 49ers are the two of one of these two teams that are undefeated in the NFL, and that comes out of New England Patriots that are undefeated 5-0. And it comes to us, the San Francisco 49ers, winning four straight games on Monday Night Football. We this was the second time. This was like another time. I don't think we have beaten a team by fucking double digits before. No. This is like the first team we have beaten, and they haven't got to score a single touchdown. This is the first team we've beaten. They haven't scored a single touchdown. Nick Bosa went off, forcing a fumble back in the first quarter, and got three destructive sacks on fucking Baker Mayfield that only went 8 of 22, and it came to a Pro Bowling have a receiver that came from playing off his play style that's a deep threat into being a short router into being supposed to dual threat. So it's either the Cleveland Browns don't know their own identity and how the hell they're supposed to play against a well done defense, and then you got Richard Sherman to get a second interception of the season off of midfield and it was supposed to be a post route, and he threw it so poorly. Baker Mayfield was getting shut down by everybody. Everybody sacked, almost everybody sacked or just deflected the football from Baker Mayfield that only got 100 yards. And this was the second time that Odell Beckham only had two catches since last game. Nick Chubb is only carrying only leading rusher and best player on the team that he only got 37 yards. Only got like 87 yards in the game he had against uh the Cleveland Browns over the 49ers, even though Jimmy Garoppolo went off and got two touchdown passes, one over to George Kittle. And George Kittle and that Matt Brenda of a short route pass. And Matt Brenda was playing well the entire game. Oh my god, we were playing so fucking well. Matt Brenda even scored his own carrying touchdown. And so did Tavon Coleman up the gut, and he got some good rushes. Both these guys combined for over 200 yards. We played against the most overrated team in the league, and it came off over Baker Mayfield thinking that he's Russell Wilson and carrying out the pocket while trying to jet lag it to anybody while the defensive team is more experienced and just shutting them all out. This is bitter. This is better than life when the time we won 6 straight games back a few seasons ago when Jimmy Garoppolo was just starting after that trade we had with New England. And now he's on our team. Jimmy Garoppolo went 1 of 81. It was kind of combo off the guard. We kept rushing the football because we were already causing so many turnovers. And then a leading pass, I think, targeted over for Jarvis Landry, got picked off. And it sent us for good field position. Richard Sherman got an interception and two pass deflections. Kwan Williams got an interception. And most of the secondary, Quan Alexander, DeForest Buckner got a huge pass deflection up against the face, and I think he also got a sack as well. Emmanuel Mosley got a pass deflection from the red zone, and Fred Warner got one from I think a curl route. It was fucking crazy. Our defense was the MVP of the night, and it came off Baker Mayfield acting so inexperienced. They're 2-3 now. We're 4-0 in the NFC West. We're better than the Seahawks right now. I am so happy for the Cleveland Browns fans. They want to rip off a Baker Mayfield, Odell Beckham, or Jarvis Landry jersey. I mean, the Browns did their best defensively. I think this came off losing somebody as good as their Jabril Peppers that played average valiantly against Minnesota that same the night before, but still. You see why he's such a well done player. While Nick Bosa got two sacks, and they were and a forced fumble. Fucking Keywan Alexander, DeForest Buckner played his ass off that night. So did Arik defensive tackle Armstead. Jeremy Ward played well off the backfield, and they really shut down a lot of receivers. So I'm happy. We come out 4-0. I feel like this comes off a bit of our play style. In the West Coast play style, we were hitting short routes for most of the game. We weren't. We did give a lot for Marquise Goodwin, but George Kittle was pretty much our primary target, and Matt Brenda that was kind of rushing over the play while Cleveland were just trying to utilize too many slip screens, and Matt Brenda, Marquise Goodwin was just mossing niggas, and fucking George Kittle couldn't be stopped, and now he's becoming one of the premier tight ends in the league. It was pretty good seeing him off those deep passes. Nobody was inconsistent at all. Almost everybody got a grab. Everybody played their part. Dodo Samuel, Dante Pettis, Matt Britta, Kyle did his part. Marquise Goodwin and George Kittle are the combo for Jimmy Garoppolo. I think this comes out of a few concussions and injuries, especially over Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry. I still don't know why they had to carry the football a lot. They carried the football a bit much and trying to do wheel plays, trick plays with Odell Beckham passing the ball for only one completion that didn't go anywhere. And Jesus Christ, Cleveland. Even with that many talents, you have a really good defensive core. You have one of the most promising offenses in the NFL, and you guys start 2-3, and we're in the quarter of the season. I'm not saying that this isn't it for the Browns, and I'm not saying that the 49ers, even though I'm with the 49ers to the end, I'm not saying that the 49ers will stay undefeated forever. Anybody has a chance of losing a game, and maybe the 49ers might not win, and the Browns might not lose, but another game. So this maybe comes out of losing Rashad Higgins. Odell Beckham wasn't himself the entire game, and Jarvis Landry is also suffering from a concussion, and so was Denzel Ward from a hamstring injury. But still, we had very little injuries. Tevin Coleman was playing still. Joe Stanley, our pocket was good. We were shockingly more resilient. Jimmy Garoppolo got a lot more chances to throw the football. Tevin Coleman and Matt Brenda was doing their thing up the gut and rushing it down the corner. It felt like the Browns' defense didn't care. And that's a shocking thing to say because I like their defense until Jabril Peppers was gone. Then you got a few people that you obviously don't want to care about other than Myles Garrett, Chad Thomas, fucking Chris Smith, Denzel Ward that's not healthy, and just a lot of guys that like half-assing it on defense. You see that in the Monday night game, and obviously the Browns shouldn't play like this. The Browns should have been better than this. They played well against New York because it's New York and they were injury riddled. They didn't play well against Tennessee. If you saw their tape, it wasn't that impressive seeing Tennessee play against the Cleveland Browns. Somehow you got Tennessee their first game win. You guys need to pick stuff together. You guys need to get your ass together. I'm just saying, bro. This was not a fun game to watch if you were a Cleveland Browns fan, and if you're a 49ers fan, be happy, man. We just won our fourth game in a row. It's seeing how October 13th they will be visiting. They will be visiting the Denver Broncos, where they still have an exceptionally well done defense, and the offense isn't that down to speak on. I think it's going to be good for the Browns. Why Cavaliers? The Browns to take over, take down the Broncos. I think they can take out the Seattle Seahawks if their offense comes to play, or their defense just pressures Russell Wilson. That I know that they will. They got the Patriots on October 27th and November 10th. They also have the Bills. So I think this could end up with them going 2 for 2. or 1-3, depending if they can't beat the Patriots. They slow down. They underestimate the Bills, and they can't handle the Seahawks. Pretty well orchestrated team, and that doesn't mean the 49ers are safe from criticism all because I'm their fan. Because they did it. They beat the Browns. Big whoop. You guys beat the Browns, an overrated team that was supposed to be a good team on paper. They were a good team on paper, but obviously of laziness, coaching issues, Odell Beckham isn't well esteemed on his route running, and he's not doing well from the deep end. And I think they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. After beating rebuilding teams, we've beaten the Buccaneers, we've beaten the Bengals, we've beaten the Steelers that's lost 2 quarterbacks already. We had a bye week last week, and now we have the rest of the season to ourselves. We got the Rams. We need to take them seriously. Kittle isn't gonna work. We need to work on better fluid defense, and our offense needs to be a bit more pass heavy for a team like the Rams, other than relying on fucking Matt Brenda. Then we got the Redskins, Panthers, and Cardinals. And the Panthers and the fucking Rams are going to be the biggest guys on that menu. So thank you for watching the recap. This was a fun game to watch because I'm a Niners fan. In this most important game in the world is 49ers Nation. So I'm happy. We're 4-0. So Rams are next on our list. I doubt us winning that game, but it's going to be a fun game to watch. We had a good Thursday night game against them last year. So anything can be possible.